Hi YouTube, it's Ceylan, and I'm here today with the Child of the 80s Project Pan. I'm doing this in conjunction with the PANtastic ladies. I will be linking the creator, the group, the list of everybody doing this project. Everything's down below in the description box. So I do have an empty. I'm very excited because it is the body cream thing from Avon. It was for the Terminator, the product that won't quit. I had a hell of a time trying to pan this last year. And this year I got through it with no problem. I literally finished it this morning. This is technically called the Avon Skin So Soft Winter Soft Body Cream. I don't think they sell this anymore. My mom used to get this for me every year for Christmas because I really loved the scent. Like, she would get me at least the body wash. I've gone through a couple of those, and one year she also got me the body cream. It's rather thick. That's why I keep calling it a body butter, even though it doesn't say that on here. But it's rather thick. It is very moisturizing. It did smell really nice. But Avon, I don't believe, is cruelty-free. So I would not be trying to repurchase anything from them. Although things may show up in my collection from them from time to time, because my mother definitely does buy from them. And she will throw it in like a Christmas present or something. So if I get them, I will use them up quickly. But this was actually really nice. So I have 7 more items to show you, and then we will roll in something new. Yay. First off, for Eye of the Tiger, or an eye product, I have my MAC Spellbinder Shadow. This is, it actually weighs the same, 61.5 grams, and I did use it like another 1 to 2 times. The pan, as you can see in here, has expanded slightly. So there's going to be a point where I start using this a lot, and I'm sure it will go fairly quickly. That time is not today. I'm trying really hard to finish, I've mentioned this in a couple of project pans that have darker eyeshadows in it, but there's a dark eyeshadow that I'm trying really hard to finish right now in my Pan That palette. And once I finish that up, a couple of other darker eyeshadows that are in a couple of different project pans will start getting love more, including this. I just try to make a note to use it at least once a month to get a little bit of progress on it each month. And honestly, that's how I hit pan, because the pan is really shallow. And there's also just not a lot of product in it. Next, for Footloose, something you were not allowed as a teen, even though I was allowed to wear basically whatever makeup I wanted, I went with a dark lipstick. I chose Revlon's Black Cherry, nice and dark. And I just put a goal to wear it 20 times. I have worn it 2 more times, thus making it 6. I'm not sure how much I'm going to want to wear it in the spring and summer, but this is a year-long project pan. Hopefully I at least keep up the 2 every month so that I can finish this by the end of the year without it being a problem. And that I don't have to wear it like 15 times in the last month. It's a beautiful color. I don't know if I want to literally wear it every day. Even though I do, usually when I'm wearing it, I mix it in with something else so that it's not so dark. Although I love it on its own. I mean, let me swatch it for you. It's a beautiful color. But it's just like, I know that this is something that would be pretty hard for me to finish. Like, dark colors, as much as I love them, are the hardest for me to finish because I have to be in the right mood to wear them. And you do have to kind of like center your entire look around your lips. So you either have to go full dark and vampy, or you have to go really light on the eyes. There's no like in between on it, let's just say. At least not for me. Although I will say I have worn it with this look before, and it does look really pretty. I'm just wearing something different today. Next is How Rude, or an expensive product, and I have the Biro Tomato Serum. Here are my progress marks right here. I'm actually fairly certain that I will finish this in the next month, which would be awesome. I will admit, I would not necessarily recommend spending $150 on this. I got it in a boxy luxe. Trust me, I did not spend that much money on this, because while it feels nice on the skin, I don't think it does much. I'm not even sure what it's supposed to do. Like, it doesn't say. It doesn't say on here. Plus, the packaging, while neat in that it sucks up the product for you, is both plastic, and the dropper doesn't work unless you screw it and then reopen it, and that kind of bugs me. That's why there was very little progress on it the first month, but once I started, you know, not being lazy and getting the actual amount that I wanted by shutting it and getting more, I'm going through it fairly fast. Next is something I'm not going through very fast. It is Weird Science, or an unusual product or formula. I went with the Verb Ghost Dry Oil, and a hair oil in a spray can like this I figured was fairly weird. And it went from 152.9 grams to 146.5 grams. So I've used up a little over 6 grams of product. So I've only used up like 22 grams so far, and this is 156 grams according to the packaging. So I got a ways to go. I just forget to use it, even though I really like the product. I tend to just spray it all over my hair when it's feeling fairly frizzy. It could honestly use it today. I did finally trim my ends, so they're not all ragged anymore, but you know, my hair could always use a little bit of moisture because under this is bleach, and I need to honestly bleach it and dye it again. I've just been lazy. Anyways, next product is Valley Girl, something shiny or glossy. I went with a highlighter instead of like a lip gloss, but it is the Temp 2 and BoxyCharm Liquid Glow. Now, I did start a new moisturizer for my body, so I got to use this for that, and that is how I actually had like a big jump on it like this. Because normally, I don't use a lot at any one time. I use like a little bit in my foundation when I wear makeup, but that doesn't make any big jumps in progress. I tend to only use about a gram a month doing that. This way though, I went from 30.7 grams to 26.4, which is much more oomph. So, yay! Also, the Avon body cream went from 115.1 grams to 29.7 grams, which was just, you know, the packaging, but I weighed it, so I figured I should mention that. Next are the two products that I rolled in last month. First is the Moonwalk, a black or white item. I rolled in the shade Boxy from the Hello Charmer BoxyCharm palette. Here's what it looked like last time. I didn't realize that I only had so little pan last time because here's what it looks like this time. Trying to get a good shot of it. There we go. It's almost done compared to that, so that will be done this month. I didn't realize that I had so little pan at the beginning of last month. I was like, well, I don't know, maybe it'll take me 1 to 2 more months. No, it'll take me like a month to finish that, going by, you know, the progress. And finally, for neon, which is something neon, I went hard on it and I picked a neon green eyeshadow, which I am wearing it in my inner corner today. That's how I wear it usually. It is the shade Electrocute in my Rebel Rouge Suspended in Dusk palette. My goal is to hit pan. I did not take a photo of it last time because I figured it was basically just a brand new shade, but I will do comparison shots from now on. But it has a little tiny bit of a dip, but we got a ways to go. I'm not going to hit pan on that anytime soon, but I think I will hit pan on it by the end of the year, as long as I keep actually using it. I have used it 4 times since I put it in, so I don't think that's bad at all. And now let's roll something new in. We have 1 through 40 on here. I have written down all the numbers that I have already used. So if I roll something I have already used, I will know it very quickly and re-roll. So here we go. Number 4. I have not used number 4. Cool, got that right away. So let's see what it's going to be. So number 4 is Like a Virgin, a product you've never tried before. Okay, so something new then. All right, so let me go through my stuff and see what I can dig up for you guys. I'm back. If you hear tapping, both of my chihuahuas are now on my floor right by my chair staring at me, wanting me to be done so that I will pay attention to them. Because that is how they are. They are constantly desperate for attention. Anyways, I rolled Like a Virgin, something unused. I went with a skincare item because it's a little bit easier. And this is technically completely unused, so. It is the 111 Skin Rose Gold Radiance Booster. I would use this like as an essence in my skincare routine because it tends to have that similar of a, you know, that consistency. That's the word I'm looking for. This thing might need to be shaken up before each use though. Let's see. Yeah, I think this might be one that needs to be shaken up before each use, which is fine. I just have to remember to do that. But probably shouldn't take me that long. Not a lot of product tends to come in these for being so expensive. This only has like 20 milliliters or 0.68 ounces. It's not even a full ounce. They're hella expensive. I got this as part of a swap on my subscription addiction. So trust me, I didn't pay for it. Normally I get them in boxes, which means they usually at least have a little bit of usage on them. But this one I swapped for, so it's brand new. That is it. Like I said, next time, at least the eyeshadow, the BoxyCharm eyeshadow will be finished. I don't think, oh yeah, and the tomato serum from Biro should be finished. So we'll be able to roll in a couple of things next month. Past that, we'll see. If I use this twice a day, this tends to go fairly quickly. I've panned other things in this packaging from them before, so it'd probably take me 2 months. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you later. Bye.